Hi flower friends, it's Nicole from Flower Hill Farm, and it is a busy day today. I have 3 helpers coming this morning, Ash, Ethan, and Jules, to help me get the rest of the stuff planted, and I need to start doing things like setting prices and stuff like that. So I have a little time to myself this morning, and they should be arriving probably in about an hour. I've already walked through and watered some things. I still need to make some new fertilizer stock because I need to fertilize the geraniums. So when they get here, I have some tasks ready for them, and hopefully we can crush the next few hours. Ash is here. Yay. And Jules is actually here too. She's in the 3rd greenhouse. I have Jules starting to price some stuff like I was telling you earlier, and I think Ash and I might tackle tomatoes. You feel like tackling some tomatoes? Tomatoes! Yeah, let's do that. Jules is back here tagging up the P-dubs with prices. She's got the price gun. Going crazy. Woohoo!
Who wants price? You want a price.
So all the PWs are, they're a different price versus all the other ones, but we're not everything is going to be priced. Obviously, all the 4-inch pots are going to be the same price, all the 6-packs are the same price, so those I don't feel necessary to tag every single pot. Those will just be signs around, but the things like the perennials and the baskets, they all have a different price point, so just tag it as much as we can without overdoing it. All right, Ash is setting up here with some 6-packs we're going with Early Girl. We've got these that I started from seed and I just threw them in the pot. So she's gonna be going in here and taking one out at a time, burying them, and then they will grow on. This is the method we used last year and it worked really good. I'm in the big house right now and I'm walking back here and I just stopped in my tracks because I thought, what's going on with this dahlia? I see this pinwheel and I'm like, that's not what this is. Oh, it's the verbena from the pot above. Oh. Speaking of dahlia though, we do have a gorgeous dahlia blooming. So these are the dahlias. I spaced these out the other day. Look at this baby. Oh my goodness, this is the 4-inch dahlia. Now these are landscape dahlias, they're not for cutting, and I have another one that's gonna be pretty. She's gonna be good. Okay, and that's it. The rest have a lot of buds, but no blooms yet. I came back into the big house to water everything, make sure everything is happy, and then I'm gonna go back and help those guys. Ethan is here. He's making more 6-packs. Jules is tagging more prices on my perennials, and then I'm gonna have her plant some calibrachoa in 4-inch pots. And then I think I am gonna continue to help Ash with the tomatoes. We're actually running out of space for the tomatoes, so I need to figure out where I'm gonna put that stuff. Everything is looking so good. Look at the sea of marigolds, guys. It's a literal sea. Everything looks good. I do think I need to run drip in here this morning. It's getting a little light. Yesterday was very sunny. Look at this basket right here. Oh my goodness. It's gorgeous. I can see some of the lobelia, it needs a little bit of a drink, so I'm gonna water some stuff in here. It should take me 10-15 minutes and then I'll be back with the group. This one looks so good. And just like that, 4 hours have passed and I'm alone again. We got a lot done. Ethan and I hung a 3rd layer of baskets in greenhouse number 5, the big house. And Jules was planting sun patience. Ash was planting tomatoes, but she didn't finish the tomatoes and peppers too. I thought I would pick up where she left off. Okay, change of plans. I am actually gonna head home for the day. It was later than I thought it was. I'll be back tomorrow and Miranda is coming over. She's gonna clean up some perennials and then I'll plant more of the 6-pack material. But for now, I'm headed home. Okay, it's the next day. I'm inside the Dolan house, greenhouse number 3. And right now I'm gonna be transplanting peppers that I grew from seed just in these little styrofoam trays. Literally just sprinkled them, probably a couple hundred. I didn't do the whole packet, but I wanna make these, so they're called lunchbox peppers. And this is something that one of the old nurseries that closed down around here used to do. So I grew 3 different varieties of lunchbox peppers from Johnny's Seeds. We have orange, who are you? Yellow, and red. And now to make a mixture of these for 6-packs, I'm gonna put 2 of each color inside the 6-packs that I already have pre-filled here. That was one of Ethan's last things to do here, was to fill me some 6-packs so that I could plant my peppers, and I still have some tomatoes to plant. On the other side of this tray, I split it in half, and I always do like a pepper and a tomato so there's no mistake. But these are Brandywine tomatoes for 6-packs as well, and then some 4-inch pots too. So I thought I'd go ahead and start. Here are the tags for the sweet peppers, and this is the tag that the Haywoods had, that they gave me their old tag. So it's called Mini Snack Sweet Pepper. You guys would recognize them as what you see in the grocery store, that you can buy the red, yellow, and orange peppers that you can use in salads or however you want to use them. They're delicious. Anyway, so I thought I would do this right here with you guys. I'm going to be doing one variety at a time so I don't mess this up. All right, I am starting with red. So I'm going to put a tag in each of the 6-packs, which that's all you need to do. Tag in each 6-pack. I am quickly running out of space here in the Jones house for the veggies. I think long term, I think my goal is to have Gabriel's greenhouse, Grandpa's greenhouse, that to be my veggie house, because I think that's the only house that will fully encompass the space that I need for all of my veggies and herbs. I'm a huge veggie and herb person, and I want to grow as many varieties and as many as possible. And Grandpa's greenhouse is the only greenhouse that I have that's big enough to do that. But in the meantime, until that's ready for prime time, we are growing them in here this year. And this space is bigger than the space we grew them in last year, so baby steps, right? Let me turn this around so you guys can see the tags. So I'm gonna pick a place, and I'm gonna I'll go with the red behind the tags. And these still have several weeks to grow before our climate is ready for peppers. Okay, so all the reds are in this one. Now we're moving on to orange. Oops, that one went straight to the ground. Okay. Oh my God, I did it again. No, not a third time. Okay. Okay, we've got the orange in. Grab the yellow. All right, they are locked and loaded, and in no time, they'll start to look like these peppers that were planted just a couple weeks ago. I did start to space out the oregano, and then this is what happens when I have to space stuff out. So it's in every other tray, but then it takes up twice the space. But I think it's important to space things out. Things can get a lot of fungal diseases. Look how big the Brussels sprouts and the broccolis are getting too. So everything is growing well in here. Happy, happy. All right, I got one tray down. I'm gonna go to town, plant the rest. Okay, Branda and I just came back here into the big house, and we're planting bubble gum. We have, I don't know, probably 20 hanging baskets to plant the bubble gum in. So she's getting started on putting tags in. Can we talk about the marigolds? Because they make me so happy. Okay, so the French marigolds bloom faster than the African marigold. So that little section right there is an African marigold section. And then the back corner, those are also African marigolds. So they're blooming a little bit later than the French, and that's okay by me. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Let's look at the little puff. Look at the little puff on top. The whole entire greenhouse smells like marigolds when you walk in. Okay, we've got all of the bubble gums planted, and I'm told in just a few weeks they'll be ready for sale. I forgot, guys, I got my David Austin roses in. They're bare roots, and I thought I better pot these up. Now, some of these are going to be planted in the memorial garden, but some of these are going to be for retail sale here at the shop. All right, opening these bare roots, and I don't know what pot I'm going to be able to fit these in. This is Eustacia Vi. I have 2 of them. They're both equally large. This one has a lot more stems than this one, but they still look good. Got a little bit of mildew from being in the package. That's kind of normal when you order plants in. I will clean this up before I pot it up. This one, take this mumbo jumbo out. This is huge. Oh my goodness. This one, this is another Eustacia. Oh my gosh. I gotta find out where I have the size pots to use. This is a more doable size, and this one is Princess Alexandra of Kent. 2 more Princess Alexandra of Kent, and then this last one is for Grandpa's garden. This beauty, I have 3 of them. This one is called Gabriel Oak. I thought the Gabriel Oak rose was extremely fitting because number 1, my grandpa's name is Gabriel, and number 2, the oak tree in front of Gabriel's greenhouse. So it's a combination of grandpa's name and grandpa's greenhouse in the Gabriel Oak rose. Okay, this size pot will work for the majority of them. Oh, we need to get that price tag off. A David Austin rose is not that much. It's much more. Anyway, I'm gonna fill the pots. Here are the roses potted up. These guys were a little bit bigger, so they needed a bigger bucket. All right, guys, it's a week later. Here's a look at some of the mini snack peppers. They're all growing up. We don't have our last frost dates not till the end of May, so these have another 4 weeks to get as big as they possibly can. So that was Ethan's last day, and we're actually opening tomorrow. However, I have other videos to put together before we do any opening videos, so I'm gonna do as many edits as possible just so you guys can catch up on all the stuff that's happening here. But yep, opening day is tomorrow. The video that you just watched was basically compiled last week, and I just edited it together this morning because I just haven't had time. It's been a little chaotic, so as you can imagine. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I'll be filming a getting ready to open video today and hopefully have that to you guys this weekend, as well as a huge video for opening day. Thanks for sticking around, guys. We'll see you soon. Cleaning up perennials professionally. Look at that. That's the professional move. Woo!